great music to float us into the next section of poets. So I've got speaker written down. Started off with Omar.
Yay. Woohoo! Yay!
How did you follow that? That was amazing, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Beautiful. I feel actually quite relaxed after that, which is kind of handy.
Yeah.
Maybe we could do that before each reading then. I've got one long poem for you, not that long, but by contrast with the quick fire round of poems afterwards, because I've got an order of the Chinese and I have to pick it up in a bit. So, just trying to find a marked page, but can't find it. Under pressure. So this is another performance piece called Flicking Through the Book while the Chinese goes cold.
That's haiku.
It does have a seasonal element. I said the winter special. It's a Senryu otherwise. It's really pedantic thing to say. You are. He's allowed to say it. Who are you? Quiet down in the back. Hello, Johnny. This one's called Duet. It's got double entendres, which is French for it's a bit rude. Tonight, only 2 have turned up for orchestra. The others, perhaps, were put off by the snow and practice scales alone. We say little but play sheet music on the hardwood floor. Dusty hairs draw across an hourglass violin, bows softly across the neck and down, uninhibited without an audience. We evoke constellations and cadences. Pursed lipped, she brings the flute to her mouth and breathes in a quaver's rest. Idly we utter melodies that soar and cascade upwards to the rafters, eyes closed in unison through crescendos, whispered directions, adagio, allegro, rallentando, al tempo, da capo al fin. Are you ready for the quick fire round? That was a long one. Poem. I try and write stories, but they never go anywhere.
God.
Almost as short as mine.
Responsibility. I'm writing poems again when I should be doing the washing up. Take note. Calligraphy is not his sport, he said through crooked teeth. I wrote down what he said and he slapped me in italics. This one's got a title which gives away what I'm talking about, so I'm not going to give you the title till after. As it's a quickfire round, you can buzz in by saying buzz, and then you just got to say what it is. It's an audience participation, because we love that. Fibonacci coil, spiraling crossways, flecked gold and green, punk head. What's that, everyone, for 50 points?
Broccoli.
No, good guess though.
The other thing, Romanesco.
Oh, the fractal broccoli, I call
Yeah,
it.
that
Not that. Gold and green.
Romanesco. Sunflower.
Good, but no, not the one. That's good, but it's not the one. Where's that from? Catchphrase.
Are we allowed to have you repeat it?
I'll repeat it.
I forgot.
We made word concentration the first time. Right, ready?
Yeah.
Fibonacci coil, spiraling crossways, flecked gold and green, punk head. If you think of a Mohican type, that's your
Sweet corn!
Sweet corn? No. Pineapple. You got it. 50 points.
P.S. I hope it's okay if I'm filming. Is that alright?
That's fine.
Yeah? Cool.
That's okay.
I think I finished though. Should I do one more?
Yeah.
I haven't got any more really short, snappy ones, so I might have to do... Shall I just... This will be fun. I'll just do this and read whatever it is. It's going to be really embarrassing because these are old poems and they're all about my life 15 years ago. Oh, this is an interesting page. This page has the typesetter's error, which was deliberately put in as the weavers used to do with the Arab rugs. So you put a misstitch in so as not to offend the glory of God, basically. As if the typesetting would have been perfect. The typesetter was quite flattered. That was me. Was it? He did the other guy did the other book. I'm talking crap now. Solitary day. This day alone, love would be welcome. The heart stutters within the rib cage. A single rib taken out of context. Who would love me today as I glumly stare and eat in a tent exercise? Who would love me in my jogging trousers? A ghost in my morose hungover body. Do you have someone's hand to hold? Hold it and let them hold yours. Do they have lips? Kiss them silent. Do they have hair? Draw it from their eyes. I'm heavy with the burden of a broken love that nobody could want and a head full of pointing fingers. Tell me, are you burdened with your love? It is the best of burdens. Thank you everyone for listening. Starting to get the Chinese now. I've got 5 minutes. If anyone wants to buy a book, I've got like 3 books left. So you can catch me in the Chinese.
Rock and roll exit from Omar. Nice. I'd like to welcome on Jasper Patterson.
Jasper.
Did I get a Sid?
Yeah, that was me.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's cool. How about Joel?
Yay.
Jasper's here. Jasper's here. Do you want to listen to this one?
Let's do
Jasper?
Joel. Let's do Joel and then Jasper.
Go, Josh, go.
Is that cool? You sure?
I was just saving a flood in the toilets. Someone happened to turn the tap off. Lie that down. Good. Okay. I have a son who's 13, but I wrote this maybe when he was 5. Okay, 3 steps I take from my bed to the door goes past the books on the floor, 1 of which is by Aristotle and 3 by Shakespeare, and there's High Life in a gossip magazine, and under the magazine hides my son, with a smile on his face as he awakes and tells me my toe is too bad to tickle him in the ear. So he dresses as the mighty priest, and in his voice he takes me on a plane to America, and beside him I sit and wonder how the lights go on. And when we arrive in John F. Kennedy, he hails me the biggest star out of the sky, and out we fly to the reaches of the city, only dreamt out of a disbelief. I think we should eat, we both think but don't, and onto a thin ledge of silver hanging into an abyss, where the priest says, "Come what may, but come with me." And we take his hand, Tyrese and me, and he flops over soft, with the sounds of 1,000 years of silence, and his moustache, the priest's, changes into a level pancake of 3 weeks' food, and we climb his chin, for we are hungry, and he is slim, and burrowed noses of us all sit and take this diner's call. Ping! The bell high in the ceiling says it's finishing time, and with one look over an empty street, we spy the hottest culvert in time, and beneath its gases and raging fluids, we slide like water shooters down the fairest glide to the table above your knee tonight. And rubbing shoulders, we spell out the names of our brand new friends, Ronnie, Moira, Colin and Lee. And there's scars and big arms and unfitting hair. It makes Tyrese laugh, and pull out a plum from his ear, and I stroke its soft skin and then throw it high, and it catches on a branch-shaped heaven in the stolen land above, where it sits for a week or more and then falls back down into my mouth. And the 3 steps from my bed to the door, although small, go tracing like an arc across my mind as the priest falls asleep and me and my son move on. I'll do like a 10-second one, and then there's loads of people who do stuff.
Thank you.
Quite like this chaos. Oh. Jar Shaka. You familiar with Jar Shaka?
Yeah.
Yeah, he had his records in a plastic bag. Oh, here we go. All right. Just saw the Queen of England in the laundrette. Society is nothing but a conspiracy against you, she said. I looked at the ground and fiddled in my pockets. I'm short of change, I mumbled. That's it. Grazie. Yeah. There you go, man.
Don't leave.
Firstly, fuck the government.
Yeah. Yeah. All governments.
My government.
No, this government.
Winter forces, schizo-warga, written into lordship, flip the forklifts, that's level 4 crit, more lift. Many morbid, severed more spliff lit with a click, voodoo, 'cause I'm too blue. That's the wrong moon, winter solstice in June, like that's my own gloom. I'm out of loot monsoon, and nothing like a pilgrim, this pill's grim. British looking ill thin, limit ain't a real thing. Spirit with a teal skin, Tezra beacon. The rain got it, they try the same, but then they aim off it. I rain sonic, delayed, man, I'm brain-tronic. I drain tropic from a lake blockage, I wave chronic. Medication groove, levitate like spook. I'm never J like who, federations boom. I'm deep state in a deep state mood, greed face clue. Ziggurat, I stay tapped. You're on your 8th lap, like I'm on my 8th map. Laser rate that. I elevate mass while I dissipate ash. Backstrap looking abstract. Fuck it. Light workflow to right earth. Deranged birth in the rain cursed. 50 veins burst. Subterranean hearse. Face first into grave surge. Outer world nightly, like Keira Knightley on a whitey, still nice G. Thunder sight sea, lungs of light speed under ice siege, sky teeth, align schemes under white beams. 6-8 on dead sky, lead vibes, walking mid-high, lead blind, couldn't face mine. Base 9, that's a 4-8 find, base snake jive. Cloud of reaper, feeling raw bleaker, winter creatures, got deleter, portal on the rise, I fall into a flight, 9 signs of a night flight, still demise light, climb light, shrine, finite, ether will bite. Definitely lizard sheath, frequency, secret key, sequence free, recent scene, ret screen, your door's a text screen, no spleen. Or stereo, walk all stare when I talk, rotten chair contort, tear through fort, air noose pure, new jaw, stare at core. Barcodes of a dark zone, cyclone of a cyclone, free roam while I free roam. Breach code, ancient colour repo, speak slow. Isolated mixture, GP read my scripture, outer world vista, scenic glister, phoenix fixture, ceiling What the fuck is this? I design bliss, redefine it, eagle iris, think I might slip, evil sign shit, nothing life kid, shift, mirrored niceness, river Isis, withered mind trip. Corrosive motion, lament, no one knows what it meant. Ocean trench, potent tent, rodent germ, notion spent. Paranoid eye, Reaper shrine, tweaking all but mine. I'm the blind, sketchy in design, refuse to be confined. My realm different, ghost precision. I am the cataclysm, beg me loud but never listen. All I give them long a mission, lunar scroll, I know my mission.
That was some quick rhyming. Next up, can we get Wyatt up to the stage, if he's allowed? Wyatt! Yeah!
Riot! Riot!
Wyatt,
What a riot!
Hello guys. Alright, I might sit down and so this one hasn't got a name, but I'll just start anyway. An ocean of sea, of stars, chemicals and empathy, snails, sky and erosion, of coast to supernova explosions, nuclear war and our expression of free thought, atoms and our perception of light, charity workers and people with guns ready to fight. It rains down metal from the sky on Venus, but we think about walls and borders between us. Worms, soil and invasion of your privacy, collection of your data for the corporate conspirator, Japanese cinema, ukiyo and saude, yearning to learn amongst sits and burns. Vietnam War and kids can't eat because their parents are poor. Welcome to a strange, misled thought with a combination of Facebook and 1984. Tory lying scum and the feeling of warmth from the sun. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, drink, drink. Forget about the expression of what you think. A big blowout and a dance, capture that feeling that the whole world isn't a farce. Have fun, you might as well, the whole world's got a spun. Now welcome to the new age, where people are bred to click because it's too much effort to turn the page. Look up to the moon, concentrate on that love and swoon. We can't do nothing, no change can come. Is that really the ideals you were taught by your mum? How dull, how gangrenous, you're making our government feel thankfulness. Keep it up, your complacentness is great. Keep consuming everything served on your plate, whether it's poison your own heart, your dreams, and just watch society splitting at the seams. Now, well done, congratulations. You've come this far for the destruction of nations. Get the popcorn, watch the light show. You always sat back from the start saying, I know. This day will come, World War III, and now you want to see. You couldn't have done anything, don't worry. You're only one of 7 billion, and you weren't in a hurry. Thank you guys, and this is one on homelessness. Coldness comes and grows. It can be slow, it can be fast. The homeless they are cast to the streets of signs and shops, only to be moved on by cops. Whilst we watch and we say stop, 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 the injustice of our days, with people with no homes to stay. A national crisis, now that carries too much politeness. It should be anger, it should be shouts, should be fuck you, I want them out. Reasonable discussion, how when they can't see society's concussion. A party, vote for a party that celebrates poverty, so twisted and contorted that I'm lost for words, unable to speak properly. But we try, and we ask, do they want people to die? And I've got a bit of nonsense as well. It's always sunny when lost in space. Find it funny, leave no haste. Star-streamed boats, weaving wizard goats. Frogs with knees that do say please. And thanks, of course, gently striding mirror horse through the starry sky. A cup of tea they never would deny. Their favourite food, a tree trunk's apple pie. Then there's the hippo dumplings. Loud they are when grumbling. Flying through the tapestry, it seems they're on a shopping spree. But look just over there, it be a large pheasant feathered hare, drifting around all of space-time. He swears his life to cosmic lines, because he's quite the cocktail maker. Just watch him a shaker. Thank you.
Right, just waiting on a tablet as a method of writing down. Tablet, anyone got a tablet?
So we've had phones, we've had books. So I was really excited to see everyone get out their poetry books. It's great seeing everyone read their stuff. But tablet or ancient tablet, if that's anyone gets. Anya. Yes.
So this is a little. This is one that I wrote. I realised quite a lot of my poems are a bit sad. So this isn't a sad one. This is one that I wrote last spring on maybe the first sunny day of the year. You know when you get that first sunny day and you think, yeah, this is it. Summer's on its way now. So. Do you call me a hippie?
I said vitamin D.
I went to you hippie.
Well, you are. Got that vitamin D, like.
Yeah. I think it's called There's Hope for the Summer. There's hope for the summer and there's hope for my life. From the first morning sunshine to the first warm late night. Lighter skies, brighter eyes, not a thought in our minds of bitter goodbyes. But high time flies, my soul with summer dies. I'm alive but yet to be living. There's hope for the summer and there's hope for my heart, but now she and the sun are ages apart. Heavy beats get clearer, heavy heats get nearer, and I'm left with nostalgia for days left to come. Days yet to come, we're yet to run from happiness to happiness, our feet can't touch the floor. Days yet to come, sharing spliffs in the sun, standing by the river with very few clothes on. Memories past and memories future, our happiest days are yet to happen. There is so much more than this. There is so much more than this. There is so much more. This next one is quite a short one. I wrote it, I don't know, on my way to a night out in Bristol, and it's called Unflattering Amphetamine, and it goes, Unflattering amphetamine, here's one for the self-esteem, a line to get you out your mind, a pill to put you in a dream. Roll one up, pause the scene, now pass around a pipe of green, now clench your clench your jaw and take to the floor, blessed by the unflattering amphetamine. And I got just one more, this one's a bit of a sad one. Not really a sad one, just kind of, I don't know what I'm trying to explain it. It's called Ants. There are ants in my heart, and sometimes they get restless, eat their way out, journey to my lungs, to my throat. No breath will subdue, their escape plan's gone through, and my chest is hurting, my chest is burning. There are ants in my throat, and they've made it to my ears. Their scuttling legs are all I can hear, and my head is a cinema of cinematic fear, and my chest is hurting, my chest is burning. And I'm cold, and I'm shaking, and I'm hot, and I'm aching, and the ants and I'm making their way down my limbs. There are ants in my fingertips. They make my whole hand shake, leaving a trail of worry in their wake. And when they scurry behind my eyes, they make my sight go all TV static. And my chest is hurting. My chest is burning.
Any random ones? Anyone wants to come up and just do one quickly? I haven't got my list.
Go!
Yeah?
Joanna?
Yeah? Joanna? Okay, wicked. Nice. And then after that, I'm going to get D on Ledbury, Poet in Residence.
Yay.
It's been a while, so I'm a bit nervous, sorry. Okay, this one's called depersonalization. Depersonalization is a dreamlike sensation. Surreal is the feeling, usually unappealing. Feeling as if you are a balloon ambling in the skies, rising, losing the touch of a body, or at least something existing solid. Why? Variations of emotion, bubbles up escapism to the ocean. It's safe there in visual boat, or cozy toes here with your writing your notes. Dizzy spells of not being well, wondering where you lose yourself. You're so quiet, thoughts, they want to yell. That you're a forever bobbing balloon that wonders if there's a landing very soon. Something grounded, a little less wobbly, perhaps more rounded. Fragile, tenuous it can be when the words are hazy. So silently reach out for the speaker, magic, unusual creature. Thank you. So this doesn't have a name, but it's a bit kooky. Once upon a long wibbling while ago, there was a tree frog called Bo. He lived in a fuddle of moss tree, cherry, on the borders of a puddle. That was actually a lake in the town of the frog princess, high and shiny in a firefly gown. Bo, she said, let's bop into the rocks where we will meet a human Joella Jumble Socks. We'll visit the seaside on magical rainbow glides, sail on boats and meet the seal pup guys. Then we'll bumble back this way and learn a different language, they'll say. Back into the town under the rocks. Thanks for the venture, Joella Jumble Socks. So this doesn't have a name. I'm not very good at naming things. It's the small, simple things, like when the wind sings, the sound of an owl's hoot, just a small compliment, or when you discover a newt. The choir of birds, a grooving moon, their many words, the buds in bloom, coloration zoom, the smell of rain, the glistening frost, like sugar coons, the night sky with the starlight guys, wondering if they're another universal spy, the midnight chime, the squirrels cry. Trying to find another one. There's a few kooky ones.
We like cookies.
Salted slinky sen, favourite purple attire, suave air, it's all zen. Buttered busy Betsy, spirals and flutter so shapely, no heavyweight serenity. Tall tambourine, treehouse Ted, green aura and fluffy thumbs, flower pot head. Careful chamomile kale, deep blue oceanic tones, whale songs, speaks whale. Dandy dizzy drumstick Daphne, infinite colours as Welsh wonder, come placed in a forever kaleidoscope. Happy. I'll just do one more. So a bit of nonsense once again. Coloured rainbow sugar gliders, roller skates on jazzy helmets, funky disco striders. Wonky wombat weasel, two-in-one creature immune to measles. Trumpeting tree toad formed a jazz band, plays every Sunday at the Coast Bandstand. Shrinky Malinky, monkey mouse, dresses rather a dandy, shiny shoes, dressy blouse. Proud Pompeii wiggle piggle of Italian original, rhymes and giggles. Pickles, popping pea, fowl, pops as he shops, mutters and bowels. Thank you.
Thank you, Joella. That was lovely. Yeah, Dave, you want to do some next? Hey!
I've got like three, I've got a really short one. I'm not particularly happy in this body with my flat stomach filled out and bloated. I'm not particularly happy in this body with my thighs ballooned to burst and swollen. I am not particularly happy in this body which has been sugar, fat and calorie coated. I'm not particularly happy in this body in this moment. Today, I am tired. And I don't just mean a little bit tired. I mean, I am tired. I am tired of eating. I am tired of being afraid. I am tired of always pushing myself so hard and eating to feed my body, but it's only leaving me with more extreme hunger pains. I am tired of still eating. I am tired of getting weighed. I am tired of being so wrapped up in numbers and calories and scales that I'm making a noose out of these measuring tapes. I'm tired of, yes, still eating. I'm tired of feeling lost. I am tired of everything feeling so pointless, and I stick with it and I stick with it, and maybe I'll be able to gain weight, but at what cost? I am tired of still eating when I really don't fucking want to. I am tired of not really knowing what I want. I am tired of depression making everything so fucking hard that I'm starting to wish that this heavy heart would just stop. I am tired of crying when I'm eating because I'm trying, but I'm breaking too. I am tired of trying to find a different way out, a different way that isn't dying. At this point, my life is all I have left to lose. I am tired of alcoholism and drug problems and anorexia and mental illness and being hospitalised so I don't die. But this doesn't feel any better than death, so tell me, where is the truth? And I'm tired of being sober, and I'm tired of being drunk. I'm tired of being dangerously underweight, and I'm tired of my weight going up. I'm tired of not knowing who I am, and I'm tired of not knowing where I'm going. I'm tired of hoping for hope and always holding on when I'm really not coping. And I'm tired of hospitals, and I'm tired of observations and checks, of swallowing meds, of swelling in my legs, and of all of these blood tests. And a test of your temperature and blood pressure and blood sugars and blood oxygen. And honestly, why don't you just take the blood from my body and drain me until I'm empty? Because that seems to be all you're doing to me. And in these white walls, I'm always forced to wake up to all the more insanity. Because, most of all, I'm tired of fighting to survive, but never getting better. And I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired with anorexia. This one is with every bite. With every bite, I become stronger. Even if I feel weak, even if I cry, with every bite, I become stronger. With every bite, I begin to heal. This is medicine to feed both my body and my mind. With every bite, I begin to heal. With every bite, I hold my sword up in battle. I hold on to it with all my life and refuse to lose this fight. With every bite, I win another battle. With every bite, I take back power. I take back control from my past and take control of my life. With every bite, I take back power. With every bite, I learn how to live. Because I have spent far too long like this, and I know all too well how to die. With every bite, I learn how to live. With every bite, I learn how to care. How to care for myself by being loving and gentle and kind. With every bite, I tell this heart that I care. With every bite, I grow. Because it does not matter the size of my thighs. I would rather have a larger life. So with every bite, I grow. And with every bite, I become stronger. Because I am not weak, even when I cry. So I will continue with every bite, because I am stronger.
But it's beautiful, recounting. Yeah. Thank you very much, Dee. That was amazing. Everyone, yeah, loved it. There we go. Jasper Fee.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
How many do you want to do?
Just one.
Yeah.
The lines in the last one, take control. Amazing. Yeah, I know.
That's a tablet.
Yeah. It's called Semaphore. I've got no idea why. And it kind of just fizzles out at the end, all right? But there's no point forcing an end. Or maybe there is. Okay. Oh yes, I like this. I like this party mood I'm in tonight. Listening to the music, listening and remembering little bits of the past and the future, all sewn up neatly into the best Christmas sock, warm against the skin. Is that your skin against the sock? That makes no sense. Okay, let me introduce Flint into the proceedings. I called in like I do on Tuesdays to the Flint Cafe. Flint was in. I saw his bicycle strapped to the pear tree outside. He never bothered with the heavy lock, just the same purple and blue tie he'd found by the river one long night ago when we had celebrated his release. Espresso and toast, said Flint. Indeed. And I followed Flint's eyes to my favourite window seat. You can keep an eye on my bike, laughed Flint. I steered myself around the tight tables, elbows and heads of the hollandaise sauce and muffin set. According to one man, someone wasn't qualified to shout from the trees. I didn't ask him who or what, and sat down and watched the streets. Delivery vans, a man in a red coat, two dogs pulling a boy, a crimson tree, and the wintry breath of the grocer's stall, made out of pallets and verve. Fennel, $3.99 a kilogram. I could see Rosa cycling down the street. Flint came and joined me at the table. Rosa walked in and took an order for panini with chips at the head of the counter. The salad is in the bin, said Flint. Just chalk up omelettes on the board. Fine, said Rosa, and plunged her raw hand into the basin and thought about July. This place is brilliant. Thank you, Louis.
Yes, I was going to ask you. Yeah, I was going to ask you.
Kids around?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, if we're doing shout out, big old shout out to Nick and Ali for letting us use the space. It's been great, it's beautiful. Omar's paintings are lovely, and it's been great to have everyone here. Right, Colin, take it away.
Well, that was an astonishing piece of work. Really. I once woke up at 6 o'clock in the morning. I was wrapped in the toilet in the train station in Shrewsbury. I was very, very pissed, and the train station was very, very poor. I was wet, I was fucked. It was not a good place to be. I had to be in work about an hour and a half later. And the thing was that you can kind of get away with some shit, but you can't get away with all shit. So I took I had at that point a system. I had a system, and the system was that you could take half a bottle of vodka, tip it into a bottle of orange squash, Nobody fucking know. I could sit on the train like a fucking alcoholic arsehole, drinking vodka and orange. Nobody knew. They all just thought I was drinking fucking squash. Fucking idiots. I'm not joking. I'm not making this up. And then I on the train, all the people that get in and they get off and they get in and they get off and they get in and they get off, and you think, oh fucking slow down. Just fucking slow down. And they can't slow down because they've all got somewhere to be. It's not their fault. It's not their fault. And I went to sleep. I was pissed. And terribly hungover. And I went to sleep behind a urinal in the thingy, what's it called? In Shrewsbury, train station in Shrewsbury. And I woke up and my first thought was, shit, where's the wine? Shit, fuck, where's the wine? Where's the fucking wine? Unfortunately, the wine was exactly where it should be. And it was exactly at the right level. It had I'd drunk enough at 7:30 by that point to just leave just enough to mix with orange juice. If you've never tried it, orange juice and wine at 7:30 in the morning is fucking glorious. It's fucking glorious, it really is. And you know, fuck your employers. Fuck the whole lot of them. Fuck them. Fuck them. Just it's just part of fucking life. Although I did end up with a
disciplinary.
Yeah. I did end up with a disciplinary warning for the state that I used to get in at. But nonetheless, I like to think getting onto a train at 6:30 in the morning and just, if you can cut it just right, it's fucking great. If you put too much vodka or gin, whatever your tipple is, if you put too much of that with the orange juice, it just becomes a bit like, fuck, Jesus Christ, fuck, Jesus Christ. It's really quite a slap like that. But if you can get it, if you underget it, then it's just fucking orange juice. It's just fucking juice. So you've got to get it just right. You've got to get it just in the middle where it's nice, tasty, and it just does. Just does that. It's fucking great, man. If you've never drunk at 7:30 in the morning, please try it. It's fucking beautiful. It's fucking beautiful, seriously. I know. See, the thing is, people come off shifts, people come off night shifts, and it's fine. Well, I do a day shift, but I don't fucking care. 7:30. That's fucking lovely. It really is. And the thing is that unless you get caught. unless you get caught, it's fucking great. But when you get caught, like I did, it's a bit shit. So now I keep my nose clean. I play the game, and yet at the same time, couldn't give a fucking shite.
Right. This is Scamp so far. I hope you're all enjoying yourselves.
Yeah.
That was good. I think there's a thing called a trigger warning.
Yeah.
What's that?
It's about to.
Should have said
might
it.
make
Should have said it
someone
before. But I hope everyone's okay. This is life. Unlucky. Yeah. Who's next? Yeah. There we go. Anyone else want to say something?
I'll just do one and then I'll fuck them off.
Your hand up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any other poets? Just to get them in between, and then we'll
Yeah,
get
Sid's got
them.
one more poem.
Sid? Yeah.
This is kind of sad though. Just say trigger warning at the start, nobody will mind. Trigger warning.
I'll get off.
Okay.
No, you're not.
Okay, so I had absolutely no plans to do this, but I've drunk enough pints. And it convinced me it was a good idea.
Yeah.
I'm going to regret this in the morning. Honestly, I was just inspired by like the stuff that you wrote, because I have things I've written and I don't share them with anyone, and mostly about like processing your own shit. Trigger warning, swear words.
I don't
Processing your own shit
if anyone
and
cares.
dealing with it. Okay, it's very sad, and I do apologise in advance, because I don't want to make people sad. But there you go. I hate you so much. I will not enjoy this. In these men, no boys, I looked for the love I've always felt I was missing. How many times must a heart break before we stop calling it a heart? They did not deserve to see your softest soul. Forced agreement is not consent. I was not to blame. In the end, it comes to this. One choice, 2 bottles, countless pills, a hospital like that. Your brother telling you everything is okay. Behind that, tears. The next day, you face a world you forgot existed. What now? It was never the easy way out. I start again.
Alright. Anyone else? Any more for anyone?
I'm gonna do some more.
Yeah?
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Shall I do one first?
Yeah, you go on the way!
Oh no, wait. We roll him up that spool, he'll catch up. We don't make no rules. Hard times are coming, but we're coming too. I'm still coming through with semantic antics, something that'll be free. Our guys are stunting something that used to be done in D3s by OGs. Now pour in your Hennessy's, say Mo please. 1 pickled egg and a double shot on the rocks for Chris Peacock. Locked out the bar, but I'm gonna rock without being there. With a mix, we're gonna hop to some real rich millionaires. Get the advert contracts that's locked in. Voices catchy as Elmo on stealth mode. Clear to make my realm grow. In this irate round, while we gyrate round. Wait till summer, see how these primates sound. It's never turned down, smile no frown. See real time, real to real, slip on peel, you're gonna stooge like Buster. See and seep your tone. Mine like milk, but my wisdom teeth are grown. A leap year shown us how to creep here in this steer clear zone. And a cyclone cohere to the way my brain grow grey. The latter, sewn strong on my shoulders, so no small chatter. I'm gonna harvest E. coli from battery farms. charms. The right to bear arms. Warlords have got summits every week. I sell it there in my stall full of rare charms. Blair, stop and stare, come over here. You can't haggle by proxy. He had no qualms. Give him a sample of my balms. Lurk back in the shadows once I heard alarms. Madman on his way to help out at the Care Farms.
What a cunt, I'm gonna read from my laptop. That is dark, isn't it? It's because I can't remember my shit, that's what it is. I'm fucking too pissed as well. Fucking, now I've got to find my fucking glasses.
Hey!
We have some.
Oh, no, I think these will work. There we go. I'm going to start off with some short ones, like before. It's easier to point the finger than to hold your hands up. Fuck the system that gives the haves everything, while everybody you do pissed off. I keep in shape by carousing and bounded, not a bar in town that I'm not to be founded, but I'm nowhere to be seen when it comes to getting around it. Right, it's slightly longer. Many things we can't fathom. Melody rings in tavern, brings random flashes in the sky, first light alone left to abandon. Scurry, scrupulous, scrounging scaremongers while left standing, syncopated to the very last detail, can't buy rhymes that don't retail. Plain sailing, light weightlessness but painless, keep my nose clean while my sheets remain stainless. Taking pot shots at clocks with rocks is aimless, you never hitting them. Fist clenched, sweat drenched, teeth gritting them, wits I'll be pitting them. Adjust sights, telescopic, microphonic positioning, off the radar but in the zone, after the quiet low back in the zone. Picture, cause it's never like dull, like the sound of a skull against another skull, smashing it up, mashing it up, to the lub-dub with furious anger and wrathly skills, outreaching wills, while shrieking, heat-seeking chills. This is my last one. My repetition flows fluently. My reputation has nothing to do with me. Though I once had to change my plea, I'm only guilty as charged of self-sabotage, camouflage in deceit. Door bang shut, rock bottom, deadbeat, alone in defeat. Don't tell me love that ain't bittersweet. Overrated, outweighted, outdated. Did a back move, got checkmated. Still gonna wear my heart on my sleeve, gold-plated. Now my pupils are undilated, my ideas take form from where I'm situated. Now I'm only slightly pixelated, like a glare looking over my shoulder, like a one-time nightmare without ends. Light shines in the darkness and never comprehends, only turned around so it only extends to a sight once seen. And now when I raise my, fuck, to a light once seen. And now when I reach my lazy slumber, the thunder dies, but alive is the dream. Fuck.
I can't say how much it like brings me joy and happiness to hear everyone bringing out their rhymes and bringing out their books, bringing out their laptops. It's fucking wicked. It's really nice. So we'll be here every month, like date to be unannounced, but it will be in about a week. I wanted to do it on the full moon every month, because last month it coincided with the election, and that was fucked, wasn't it? So, you know.
Were you honestly surprised?
Yeah, no,
Have you not met most people?
Not one bit.
Most people fucking suck.
Yeah. If anyone else, get We could get, if no one else doing anything.
Ready for the drum?
Hand drum.
Yeah, key.
See us out with a little bit of beautiful rhythm.
Yeah.
Is this the end of the night?
I think so. And
I thought we were doing freestyles here, but hip hop, is that too gangster?
Next time we'll have
I don't know much to say.
we'll have a cypher.
Is everyone serious? Yeah, really good.
Yeah. Right, nice one.
thanks everyone for coming, and Ali and Nick, thanks a lot.
Yeah.
The first one I played was called Tim Tadgel, and that was dedicated to my late husband who passed away 3 years ago from cancer. Anyway, this one's called Odin.